It's live on the JoyNews channel. My name is Daniel Dadze. Let's take you straight to the Gold Coast Kempinski Hotel, where currently there's a high-level Africa Roundtable ongoing towards the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Currently present at that event is President Akufo-Addo of Ghana and President Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Currently speaking is the Minister in charge of Planning, Professor Jan Bafo. Let's join them now.
Likewise, private sector and civil society organizations also have a responsibility to align the operations to reflect the principles of the SDGs and actively work towards achieving the targets. Your Excellencies, invited dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, this event today serves as a forum for us to take concrete steps on our continent to ensure the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals which we have all endorsed. On this note, and on behalf of the President of the Republic and the people of Ghana, I welcome all of you once again to this high-level Africa Roundtable and wish you fruitful deliberations. But in the popular parlance of Ghana, Akwaba, meaning welcome. Enjoy your stay in Ghana, and may God bless Africa and make our continent great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Professor Jan Bafo, Minister for Planning. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the next statement will be delivered by the Chairperson of the Africa Union Commission, His Excellency Mr. Musa Faki Mahamat. For many of you who may know him, the AUC Chairperson is truly a quintessential diplomat. I'll just take 30 seconds and say a word about him. In my other life as a senior UN official working in South Sudan, I had the privilege of hosting the chairperson of the Africa Union Commission. And we traveled, both of us, to the front lines of the unfortunate and brutal conflict in South Sudan. I saw firsthand, when we went to the theater of conflict, the courage of Mr. Faki Mahamat. I saw his ability to speak truth to power, even when we were surrounded with a large arsenal of weapons. I saw his outstanding diplomatic skills, and I saw, importantly, his commitment to peace and security on this continent. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Mr. Faki Mahamat, the Chairperson of the African Union Commission, to make his statement. Thank you.
Excellences, Monsieur le Président Nana Akufo-Addo, Président de la République du Ghana, and co-chair of the UN Secretary General's eminent group of advocates for the SDGs. Excellences, Monsieur le Président Paul Kagame, Président de la République du Rwanda, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs les membres du gouvernement, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs les ambassadeurs et représentants des organisations internationales, éminentes personnalités académiques du monde des affaires et de la société civile, Mesdames et Messieurs, je sais que je suis en présence d'éminentes personnalités et spécialistes de tous ordres, économistes, banquiers, financiers, planificateurs, managers, intellectuels de très grande réputation, activistes de la société civile. Aussi me limiterai-je dans mon propos assez bref à quelques généralités au demeurant fort connues mais qui mérite, je le pense, d'être rappelé surtout à l'endroit de nous autres leaders politiques qui sommes, qui dirait quelqu'un, face à une réalité et en charge d'un destin. Excellences, Monsieur le chef d'État, Monsieur le Président Akufo-Addo, en votre qualité de co-chair of the UN
Secretary General's eminent group of advocates for the SDGs and the AU champion for gender and development, your action is remarkable and deserves our esteem. The African continent at least has two major assets, that is its human resources of 1.2 billion inhabitants, and 60% of which are youth, as well as its huge natural resources. We have 60% of arable lands in the world, mines, hydrocarbon, and the water resources, forestry, ocean resources, in fact, grow in importance. These are the assets mentioned. The issue that we have to really face is what to do in order to use them in a better way for the well-being of our peoples. Thus, the fundamental issue poses with acuity and acuteness, that is the political, economic, social dimensions of the problem. The tragic matter is that poor governance is the order of the day. On the political level, the pre- and post-electoral conflicts are large numbers, bringing about civil strife and also worsen the situations because of all types of problems, and which are the fertile ground for the growth and development of extremism and terrorism. At the economic level, the situation is not better. It is worsened by the deterioration of the terms of trade, the fall in the commodity prices, the raw materials, and the demographic explosion, and so on. From the socio-cultural point of view, we are witnessing a deterioration of the social peace, unemployment, poverty, disease, all the scourges that afflict the youth and women. African Union has made 2017 the year of youth, when it stressed the issue of migration and also the circumstantial issue, and which is taken into consideration, that is, we need to deal with the problem at its source, the root causes. These has been explicitly and comprehensively stipulated in Agenda 2063, and we have well-documented statements. Therapies have been prescribed. What remains to be done is to implement and apply them as quickly as possible. The UN Agenda 2030, in fact, in its analysis and recommendations, has a convergence with the African Agenda 2063. The integration of that in the national development policy, national and regional development policies, is an approach that should engage our energies. Out of concern for coherence, that we have agreed to produce a joint report as far as the continent is concerned. Let us be simple and concrete. The 7 objectives and the 169 targets can be implemented and achieved on condition that we work in a resolute manner. The results obtained so far are encouraging, but are still inadequate. real threats, and they develop very quickly, that threatening to annihilate all our efforts. We note with happiness that there is some kind of commitment of the governments and more so of the civil society, and this is remarkable. It is by unleashing these energies that we hope to attain the objectives and the targets. Yes. But there is a condition, that is to be determined and resolved to speak with one voice and to ensure that we occupy our place in the international governance through a better concept and implementation of our strategic partnerships. The African leadership, whatever type, whether political, economic, financial, entrepreneurial, or private or public, is in fact being summoned. I want to stress particularly the creative role of the private sector. And with regard to this sector, the African Union has decided to intensify its action, that is to deal with the problems like corruption, and that is why we have made 2018 the year to fight against corruption. The African Union, in conformity with Agenda 2063 and its first 10-year implementation plan, we in fact have embarked on a process of transformation of the continent with the regional economic communities, the financial and institutional reform of the African Union, and in addition to already with President Paul Kagame. And we are looking at the structures and methods to make our organization more effective and more efficient. The financing of the African Union, the reaffirmation of the regional economic communities as the pillars of integration, the continental free trade area, the common market for air transport, the transformation of NEPAD into a development agency, among others, the measures underway in order to ensure progress. The renaissance of our organization cannot be complete if we do not occupy with dignity our place in international governance. Excellencies, heads of state, I know that like many heads of state, we can rely on you, and we are proud of your leadership, your sense of leadership, and we encourage you to go ahead, and I thank you.
A proven visionary leader, a results-oriented leader, a leader who has demonstrated beyond any doubt that with conviction leadership, nothing is impossible. But importantly, I would like to use this opportunity on behalf of all of us present in this room, use this opportunity to recognize and applaud the very strong voice that His Excellency President Kagame has become for this continent. I think you've all taken the wind out of my sail, because I was going to say that with a loud round of applause, let's welcome His Excellency President Kagame to the podium.
Your Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, our gracious host, Excellency Musa Faki Mahamat, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, senior officials from government and international organizations, SDGs advocates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to join you, Mr. President, for this event here in Accra. I would like to start by thanking you, President, for the invitation to participate in this important discussion and the warm hospitality accorded to us. I also wish to commend you, President and Co-Chair Prime Minister Erna Solberg, for your service leading the UN Secretary General's eminent group of advocates. There are two main aspects of the Sustainable Development Goals that I will talk about that constitute an improvement from our experience with the Millennium Development Goals. We can take better advantage of these as work to reach the new targets and transform the lives of our people. First is the strong emphasis on the private sector as an engine to eliminate poverty and create wealth, objectives that are at the heart of most of our national plans. Integrating the SDGs into these plans and ensuring the implementation cannot be successfully achieved by government alone. This is why strong collaboration with the private sector throughout the process is critical for reaching a win-win situation. For example, the financing gaps for major projects can be filled by private sector investment through appropriate de-risking mechanisms provided by the public sector and other partners. Second, we now have an ambitious development framework to engage all countries rather than just developing ones, especially knowing that there are cross-cutting issues that really affect everyone and every country. This provides new scope for productive global partnerships and learning. This could include reaching consensus on how to measure progress and support implementation in ways that are most relevant for our respective national contexts. Rwanda will continue to collaborate with partner states, particularly through the SDG Center for Africa, which we are happy to host in Kigali. And Mr. President, I wanted to thank you for your support on that as well. The center was established to facilitate, coordinate, and advocacy and help us all build capacity to to implement the SDGs. I invite you all to use and support it as we support our continent. Mr. President, distinguished audience, once again wish to thank you for your kind attention and look forward to further discussions today.
Thank you so much, Excellency President Kagame. I'll kindly request that we give him another round of applause for that delivery.
Welcome to JoyNews today. My name is Daniel Dazi. We're just watching President Paul Kagame of Rwanda there addressing the high-level roundtable on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, hosted by President Akufo-Addo, currently ongoing at the Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel.